Biggs, you know everybody fresh out of church right now.
I know that.
I just got done watching Adam C and what's his face Jay Wilson debating on Tanganyika or Malawi. That was a cool video. Apparently, Jay is more of a Tanganyikan person. Oh my gosh. Why is my water running hot? I'll turn it down in a minute.
Somebody else coming in? Or that's you?
This is me.
Oh, okay then. Kevin must still be asleep.
Biggs, look at all this stuff right here, man. Look at, so I got my right there starting with those boxes, 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 boxes. This
Packed
is the
up there.
funny. This is the best part, bro. I can't use my bathroom.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so annoying.
You ready to move?
Yeah, I'm totally ready
First,
to
you
move, man.
first. Pro Tim, you coming on the panel? Let's get Pro Tim up on this panel. He need to come up on this panel.
This is Rainbow Rose. We're all excited. What's that? Oh, stepped on a ring. Look what I picked up. I picked up all of these mini haps. I'm just kidding.
Losing the stream.
What's up, girl?
I'm on the.
I don't know why his fins keep getting nipped. I think it's just because he's messing around too much. I'm debating if I should add add a pot in there to let the daffodils breed. I'm really debating it. I may once I move.
But you ain't made your mind up yet.
Yeah, I haven't made my mind up, man. I'm thinking about it because I wouldn't mind doing something with them. Wouldn't honestly, I wouldn't mind selling the fry. Because I could sell them pretty quick.
Oh yeah, you sell them real quick.
Loved Brichardi. You know what I found out with the Brichardis, man? It's so funny because they're like the colors behind their eyes, the black lines.
Mm-hmm.
They'll when they get scared, those get kind of faint, and then they'll come back when they start dominating. It's kind of cool. Can't wait for the goldhead Calvis to start. I think that's a male right there. The black Calvis and this
Yeah.
gold Calvis have been added a little bit. I think he's a male and she's a female. Ho, 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 ho. Whoa. Round one. Fight. Stop him. Nope. That black Calvis wants some more. I think Kevin was right. The more and more that I watch the cows, look at how black that one's getting, man.
Yeah, it's getting black.
The more and more that I watch them, the more and more that I like him. You can see the difference now between the male and the female. I'm
Yeah.
so glad I picked him. I think I picked a male and a female out of there's only 3 of them in there. Oh.
Have you talked to Captain?
No, I haven't talked to Captain. Wow, you watch him in person, it's not as impressive as it is on video.
Oh no, you can't really see nothing. You see better in person. You do when you see.
Wow, that dude's getting super black. Talking to you. Let's break him up. I'm going to throw a little spirulina in there and see if I can't calm them down.
Put some food in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can't throw a little spirulina in there to calm them down a little bit. Kind of make them shut up.
Yeah. Shut up.
I ain't even worried about that. Look, they still going at it.
They, they got attitude issue. The more and more I see about y'all and those African sisters.
Well,
You know,
I mean, you're
y'all
always
just
gonna
have a
have.
fight on they just like to fight.
Yes, they do, bro. Yes, they do. That is exactly right. That they just like
They
fighting.
just like to fight.
Yeah. Hey, don't lie. You know that was really cool to watch.
Yeah, it is.
You know, I mean, that little dude, I mean, come on. He's only like an inch and a half to 2 inches, man. Them two are fighting like they're big dogs in there.
hmm
Anytime that daffodil could just tear them up. That daffodil got vampire teeth like that. So I've been trying to move these guys around. So I've been trying to move my the ocellatus back there.
hmm
I've been now it's these two. I've been trying to move them over here. So every once in a while, I'll just take a shell and pick it up and move it over there but they keep coming over here because these big ass females over here are just mean. So until they all calm down, because these are all pretty big compared to them. I mean, but I think I got an idea on how I'm going to deal with that. Might take me a little bit, but I'll figure it out.
How you gonna take up all that fighting?
No, I'm going to add some more. I'm going to add some more fish to it. I'm going to add up. I'm going to add a whole nother group. So when I add another group, maybe it'll just calm everything down with them,
hmm
and it's not going to be all focused on the little dudes. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
So if I add a few more, maybe it'll kind of deter it from them. Oh man, should put my fish towel in the bathroom. Right on.
Ah, that's no.
Nah, it's clean. It's clean. She doesn't like looking at my dirty fish towel.
But that's your fish towel. It's supposed
I
to be
know.
dirty.
I'm gonna write on there. I even wrote on like my bottle. I had to
Yeah.
write on my bottle because I didn't want her using it for something other than my fish tank. I was scared to death she was gonna put bleach in this.
Oh my God, you know all your fish is gonna go.
Yeah. And see, my wife, she has a tendency like she said she act like I don't do nothing, but I do stuff during the week in the house. But on her day off, I think my wife just likes to clean. I know that sounds bad. Everybody's gonna get mad at me for saying that, but
hmm
my wife just the house is never clean enough.
That's a lot of people feel like that their house is never clean.
My mama was like that too, man. She just they're always up. Like, but on the weekends, I'm up super early though, so because I'll wake up really early during the week, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Good Lord, this kid put 1,000 fingerprints on this.
That's what they do.
Well, I'm surprised nobody's here.
First day of a new thing. You can't expect it to come out and be popular, Matt.
Yeah.
Gotta take the bitter with the sweet.
Oh, I know. I know.
It's breaking
I've only,
ground for overseas, so all thing we can do is just take our time and just keep going at it until we build it up.
I've only been doing videos for about a year and a half, and I know.
It ain't all gonna come up eventually. We're gonna take time. We just thought about this at the last minute. I thought about it. I said, Kevin, it's not fair that we just have a night meeting, not having a daytime meeting.
Well, see, personally, I like the daytime meetings better, but people are, they do things. They got their own stuff that they do on the weekends.
But it's
I
9 o'clock over there. It's 9
Yeah,
p.m. over in Europe.
yeah, that's
See,
true.
that's what you not people ain't realize. It's 9 o'clock. Here come Pond now.
Yeah, but you're right. I didn't realize that.
See, you thinking about American.
Yeah,
It
no.
says European mixed African cichlid. It doesn't say mixed African cichlid. It says European. It's 9 p.m. over there.
Every time you say it, man, the kid in me wants to say European. I
European.
want to laugh. The kid in me, that makes me want to laugh every time.
Hmm?
Every time you say European, the kid in me
It's
wants to
on a
laugh.
European time schedule. It's not on American time schedule. I'm being honest. I'm telling the truth. They over the pond. I'm just being honest.
Hmm.
It's still MAC. I hate to
Yes,
say it, but I might be wrong. I might be right.
Oh, they're still going at it. Oh my gosh.
They're gonna end up having a twerk war in there.
Well, I put these giant shells in there
So
for
do
the little black
Europeans.
Calvins.
I'm not trying to start no war or nothing, but I know it's just MAC, but
Oh.
next week I just won't put European in it. But I didn't mean no harm by it.
Well, I think classifying it as that, I mean, if you'd have just said, Sunday mixed or Mac chat, I think it just changing the time, they would have got I think everybody
You can
understands.
change. I can go ahead and act right now and change it. If you want me to just knock it off and just say mixed African sickly at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I think that would be the best option because then it just keeps it, you know, it you know, it's one thing. You know what I mean? It's just Mac chat.
Mac chat. I can always be edited. That ain't no big deal.
Good Lord, I hope that you better leave my gold Calvis alone. You better leave him alone. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Daffodil. Come on, Daffodil. What do you guys think I should name that daffodil? I always like calling him Colonel Mustard. Wow, these two are going at it. There you go. Nope. They still. Come on. Quit it. What's up? I can't put you in with my Shellys. You'll tear up my Shellys.
Mm.
Hmm. See that daffodil? He just like to fight everybody. He's the tank boss. It doesn't matter who he is. See, he just if he sees a fight, he's gonna go in there like that. Get out of the way. There you go. Lay loop, I got him. He'll stop. Nope. They're still back at it.
You're gonna have problems.
Oh, there's always a problem, bro. There's always a problem. That's why a lot of my ideas were switching a lot of these. I was gonna keep the Calvis, but I had thought originally about switching the daffodils and the Brichardies and
Mm-hmm.
doing feather fins and sips like these. I was thinking about doing Cyprichromis and feather fins in here, but I think I'm just gonna buy a breeding pair of feather fins, kind of like how I ran with these. Man, I gotta clean my tank today. I changed the water yesterday, but or Friday, but I usually clean it on Sunday and do another water change. But I've been packing and doing all kinds of other things, and now I'm almost out of stuff to pack. But I know that I feel like I should be moving something.
Gotta move something. Won't get it done unless you move it.
Well, I'm just waiting for the keys to the apartment so I can start moving my stuff up.
Okay then.
It's literally just up the stairway and apartment over.
Okay then.
So I mean, I'm not moving across town. I'm moving back to my original floor plan. So instead of when you watch my videos, instead of having this in the background again, you'll just have the wall like that, and then I'll have my aquarium right here, and I'm gonna put my YouTube stuff around it. I like this picture a lot. That's the picture Deb Tim sent to me in that prize I won.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really like that, man. I like looking at her fish. She got some pretty fish.
That's a nice poster right there.
Yeah, that's what I got it. I'm gonna start my own little YouTube wall, kind of right like that. I got a lot more stickers that I didn't have room for. I wish I'd have gotten a bigger frame. It's so cool staring at everybody.
Yeah, it
I
is.
mean, that sounded so weird, but I think people understand what I mean.
Everybody's up there.
And Mermaid made me that for the wall.
He said, I see my old sticker up there. Jesse says.
I tried to get everybody I could on there, man. It's pretty cool. So I tried this last week. I tried introducing a galactic purple glowfish rainbow shark
Mm-hmm.
in here. It was bigger than this rainbow shark. The two rainbow sharks didn't mess with each other. But these guys in here didn't want anything to do with that thing. When I put him in there, he was so bright and vibrant in color that yeah, it just set him out and made him, to where he was just too easy of a target. I caught that right away, man. Right away when I saw that, I was like, yeah, he's not going to be able to make it. I got to rotate the rocks from this side over here because the pleco cleans this side, but doesn't go over there. Did you guys watch the Jay Wilson video with him versus Adam C?
Nope.
It's he did Tang versus Malawi, Tang Nikens versus Malawi. It was actually pretty funny.
You know it ain't easy being Big Easy. I'm the streaming king. How you think I'm gonna have time to go watch somebody else's stream when I'm always streaming? You know how hard it is being the streaming king. You don't have
Bro,
time to go nowhere else except stay here.
I understand what you're saying, man. I think that all the time. So, okay, you see that fish right there? That female? Okay, watch. I'm going to show you guys where she hides.
I hate that.
She went inside that dang rock.
Wandera.
She hides inside that rock, and I can't get her out of that rock.
She's
I
in
keep
love with that
trying.
rock.
Well, she's up there, and it's the only
Gotta
place
come
that
out
these
to
other ones.
eat.
Well, she does. She does come out to eat. That's a fact. That fish is well fed. She is definitely well fed, bro.
Sorry, I'm late. My not everybody showing up. Being in a house all at one time. Eric done popped in. Look at this. They all rolling in. I
Well, that's
told you.
awesome.
Everybody's rolling in now.
So I rotate my food with these little shellies. I rotate it from spirulina to Northfin cichlid 1 millimeter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like feeding them the same thing I try to give them some spirulina.
Yep.
Yeah, see, there's the female when she comes out to eat. Oh wait, no, that's the male. That's one of the bigger ones. That is one mean ass girl, man. She's so mean. The male right here doesn't want nothing to do with her.
Girl don't want nothing to do with it.
I can't wait till they get old enough to actually start breeding, man.
That's when the fun comes in.
Well, this is two batches of fry put together.
You have to use an egg to you got to strip the eggs. Take the eggs out, the fries out their mouth.
No, they most of the time they're born inside the shells, and you never even see them, bro. You never even see them till they're old enough to where they just pop out of a shell, and a lot of times you don't see them until you just start seeing little things moving around in a corner.
Oh, okay.
I don't move any of these.
So you just put the shells in there and they just be fine.
Pretty much. I won't put any other Tanganyikans in here besides shell dwellers. And that's why I have the Danos up here, because I don't want anything taken out or picking off my fry.
Okay.
I had to throw a Nerite in there, or a little horn Nerite. I looked inside the little betta tank, and I saw him breeding with another one. I was like, oh no, that's not gonna happen.
Look at that snail crawled across the sand.
That one?
Yeah. I see him. They're so small.
Yeah, he's a horned Nerite. I got him in there to clean out the little holes, and to clean out the little holes on the shells that the other snails can't get to. The water's still kind of I mean, it's clear, but it's not as clear as I want it. It's still kind of nasty because I got I just changed a little bit on the filter and did a water change this morning.
Okay. Look how he's climbing up that shell.
Oh, the snail? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my favorite ones in here are the blue ivory snails. and they're back behind the rock, and one's behind the filter. They're all of the snails are actually in the corners. They're like right there. But if you guys got Shellys, these are a great idea to put in a shell dweller tank. Not just the little horned nerites, but nerite snails and like any ivory snails, pretty much any snails. I don't get a lot of problems with them. The Similis seem to tend to their own. Now with Maltese, I don't know. Maltese may be a little different. They may actually bounce back and forth and mess with them a little, but I would assume that they're about as bad as the ocellates, and the ocellatus don't really mess with them that I've had. I've had full grown male malagris, or yeah, well, male malagris, and they didn't mess with them. There's the other male back there. Vicious. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. This female is always super curious.
Nosy.
Oh yeah, man. She will go and inspect everything, because most of this fry came from her
Mm-hmm.
and from her. I had one batch come from her, and I had 3 batches come from her.
Okay.
But I sold a lot of them also. I'm more anxious to do something with the ocellatus
Okay.
than, I mean, the Similis people tend to buy pretty quick. People love the stripes. Similis and Maltese, they just love them. She sees me.
He's looking at you.
Uh huh. She saw me going. This guy's like a 5-year-old right now. He's had a camera in front of him his whole life. He don't care. I think that's a female, to be honest. I think that's a female. That's a female. That's a female. Well, maybe a male. I think that might be a male. I think that's a male. That's a female too. That male is still hiding in that shell. It's right there. See his tail?
Yeah.
Like the other male I had, that dude was dominant, man. He did not let anything come close to anything. This one is totally different. So back over here, they were fighting, but the Leilupi broke them all up and kept them in place.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that gold ocelotus ain't done yet. So, if you guys are ever curious why I don't scrub the plants and do all of that, I leave a lot of it for this rainbow shark. The brown algae, that rainbow shark loves eating it.
You like eating it off of it.
Yeah, so I don't go crazy and clean it, you know, all the time. I let that dude have his way with it.
He loves it, huh?
Yeah, look. That's why I was gonna get another one. I was gonna put another one in there and just let him do his thing.
Look at him.
Yeah, that's all he does all day is just go to town on that. He'll move from there. That they'll kick him from one tree to or one plant to the other, and he'll just go to another one. When I first started this tank, my wife asked me if I would get a rainbow shark because she liked the rainbow shark. And I was like, all right, I'll put a rainbow shark in there. It's gonna look funny, but whatever. That was all aesthetics, and then it was just gonna drive me insane having nothing but Tanganyikans and one rainbow shark. But that pretty much died when I added all the Danos in the Simless tank. As soon as I left, that male came out. It went back in.
Oh, no.
So the Shelleys, for the most part, during the day, it's fun watching them because all they really do is just dig around a whole bunch of stuff and just have a blast digging. I think the best diggers are the ocelotus.
Hey, Jay.
So, I'm getting up.
You getting up.
Yeah. Tired shit.
Oh, yeah, he just showed up.
Morning.
It's morning to him over in Hawaii.
You guys get to look at my ugly mug. So you guys gonna add any fish? Big, is you gonna add any more cichlids or?
I don't know what kind I can put inside here. I got the angels in here. Let me turn on the light. Hold on. I ain't even turn on the tank this day anyway. They got some sickness. Don't you got some sickness still left? We got some German Rams. He ain't up yet. It's 9 o'clock in Hawaii. Now it's almost,
Yeah, I think he's an hour or 2 hours behind me.
they give us 3 hours. We ain't up yet. I gotta even turn on my lights yet. They gonna eat like piranhas. He lost his flower horn.
Oh, I saw that. I was watching you guys' live stream when he said that. That's terrible.
Yeah,
You know,
That
man,
was
I know
his,
exactly how you feel. Uh,
that was his
it's terrible.
trademark. Was that big flower horn.
Anytime we watch a show and it tells which state people are in and or anything like that,
Mm-hmm.
I point up to the map that I have up here. Well, it's a giant picture. My little girl likes looking at that, and I tell her where it is, and she just gets amazed at how far everybody is from us.
Oh, Angels. That's bad. That food be gone before you know it.
Those are pretty, man. I like those. Hey, Biggies, what kind of fish are those?
Tetris, bars, um, hatchets. Yeah, Tetris. And Tetris. Black ones and the tail. You know, angelfish just went by. I just put all that fish food in that tank. We can kiss it all goodbye.
Man, that surprised there isn't more people. But you never know. People might not know what time to be here.
It's the first. It's the first. If it's
Yeah.
good, it's the first one. I'm not gonna go all crazy about it. It's the first time.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna go crazy about it. Nobody from over there showed up.
Look at that little bristle nose going right across the screen.
Where's the big one at? Where is that big Placo at?
They're all
I
right
don't
now.
even see her.
They're all right now. Like they broke it up. It's just a male and the female over there now. The gold head's over here.
I don't even see that big Placo. Where is she hiding? Oh, there she go.
So when you tell your wife you can pick out any rug, this is what you get.
A leopard rug. A man ain't gonna get no leopard rug.
You know what, man? I don't care. I just let her, as long as it's a good rug, I don't care. I got to get a bunch of them for this other place because this other apartment's all the straight, you know, like wood, the fake, the faux wood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all that except for in the bedrooms, which I'm okay with, but it's nice.
Sounds like UHC. We need a chat group.
Then you gonna get up and show your tank.
Huh? Oh,
You gonna
me?
show something. You gonna show your tanks.
Tired to move.
I
Yes.
cannot
I think
wait
they're running 2
until
hours right now. Yeah, that's how it is
I
in
can't wait
reality.
till that's gone.
Too sleepy. Dang, out. Too early for him. You know that Matt? Man, he sleep.
I need like a lot of sleep.
I can't wait till this is gone out of my out from behind my aquarium.
What is it? A window?
Yeah, that's my big window going out to the outside.
Oh
So
my God! You got that tank in front of a patio? Is that a patio window?
no, that's my outside. The patio's right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You mean you
so
can never use your patio?
I can go through. I just got to move all my golf clubs. But I don't smoke or anything, so once I move the golf clubs, I can go out there.
Thought they would have a fit out my. That's a fire hydrant.
Got me some new ones too.
You never use them golf clubs.
Me? Shoot, bro. Quit it. Shoot. Hey, I've won me some trophies.
Okay.
I'm not even acting all tough. I'm actually pretty decent at golf. I haven't played in uh in probably a little over a year since I messed my shoulder up when I moved the last time. And I've been letting my shoulder heal, trying to get used to it, and going out and swinging a golf club, trying to figure out a different swing because when I tore my rotator cuff and that tendon a little bit or that ligament, whatever it is,
Mm-hmm.
it I can't swing the same anymore. So I have to totally redo my game. And it is not cool.
Where is Lawrence at? Lawrence, you gonna come up here and show your tank this weekend today? Or is Axel running through the house because he's teething? I think Axel running through the house. I know. I know what Ben doing. Ben got that Viper and just tearing it up. He got that hookah in his mouth, smoking it.
So I've been trying to go through everything, getting my all my stuff broke down and put in boxes for my aquarium stuff. And so the underneath is actually terrible. Look at that. Everything's just thrown together in little spots. Ugh, it's driving me insane. That one too. That Lelupi has gotten huge since I got him. This one has taken a while to grow. Dude, these sips take a little while to grow. All of them actually take a while, but I'm noticing that the sips, the my Julies and the
Mm-hmm.
Calvus are taking a long time. The Burchardian daffodils haven't grown any different to they haven't gotten any bigger. I think that's about as big as they're gonna get. He's that that male daffodil's giant though. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? His tails, his the tips of his tails are usually, longer,
Mm-hmm.
like that. But he's been really aggressive. So from him swimming around and everything, and they're really hardcore, is actually kind of messed up the tips. But see, the female's got some really, really pretty long ones.
Oh, you can
That,
tell the difference from the females from the male.
yeah, the
The way the
size.
tips are.
Yeah. Well, no, not like not so much like that. They're just the males are just bigger than the females to be truthful.
Yeah.
What up, LS?
How's it going, Matt?
It's going, man.
Hold on. I finally added that wave maker over here.
Oh, I gotta see this.
Got some waves blowing finally. Thinking about adding another one in there.
Is that a JP10 110?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Those were great.
Yeah, that you could see it like literally flowing straight to the hang on back. So I mean I'm getting a lot of good flow in here.
You know, the one thing that I wish that I would have done with mine differently is like I don't know if you have or did you put it on a 48-inch?
Yeah.
Okay, the one thing I wish I'd have done differently was went with a smaller model. Well, I mean, if you have bigger fish like peacocks, then that's great. But with like mine are the smaller fish, so it really pushes them kind of during
Oh
the,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And I have the JP. I don't know if it's the. Well, it's yeah. You guys know. You guys seen it 1,000 times, but um, yeah, it works good. It's still only like 530. I think that's what that one is too, right?
Yeah, it's a 530 GPH.
Those are great, man. I don't have any problems with those.
And see, the crazy thing is I got it on Amazon for like $12.50, and it came in a pack of 2.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I
So-
usually order most of my stuff from CLC Pet Supplies, but when you get a deal like that, go with that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. These guys will all get decent size, 6 to 8 inches, and the catfish will get 8 to 10 inches. So I'm not worried about them being blown around too much. But yeah, we got peacocks in here, obviously. And
Oh, it's gonna be
smokies.
great.
Yeah, I mean, I'm super excited to get them. I've got my food up here, the North Fin pellets. So I'm super feeding them at the moment, trying to get them to grow in size a little bit quicker than usual. So Man, I'm so excited to get them up to size and see them breed and whatnot. And trying to strip the females is going to be such a headache, but I'm so excited for it at the same time.
Oh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's more intimidating until you do it. Once you get used to it, it's not that bad.
Yeah, I'm thinking about just getting like a breeder box and then
Right.
catching like netting the female and throwing her in the breeder box.
Yeah, that's how a lot of us do it. Or you can just put her in a bowl
Yeah,
outside.
yeah. I was thinking either the breeder box or maybe like taking some tank water out and then putting her in the bucket with the tank water with like a bubbler or something.
Yeah, I would suggest a bowl because, like in
Uh,
a bucket has the 90-degree angle on the bottom. So
right.
what happens when you go to tip it, you'll get some stuck in that corner, the eggs.
Okay.
So if you have a bowl that's flush at the bottom, rounded, it won't do that.
That makes sense. That definitely makes sense.
That's just in my own opinion.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
a lot of them use the breeder boxes. It's to just hang on the inside, and I mean, those are great.
I mean, I might even get enough breeding going on to where I could try both routes and just see which one works out better for me. You know,
You
that's
know,
what I'm hoping anyway.
oh, what's the name of that? On eBay, there's it's blue chip cichlids. I think they sell some egg tumblers. I gave some away in a giveaway for my 300 subs,
Yeah,
and those things are great too, man. They're tumblers, and they're actually pretty small. I mean, in your tank too, so they're not giant inside your aquarium,
right.
and their
You know
their
about how
price
much
is
they cost?
reasonable.
Oh, the price is reasonable.
Oh yeah, dude. I think they're about like $5.
Oh wow.
I gave them away to people to try and to pretty much to show people that how they worked, and and that they're there because they're really well.
Right.
But I mean, everybody has their own thing with tumblers. Some people stick with the same ones.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm definitely gonna give some of those a shot because I know that they're not going to just spit out fry. There's probably going to be a few eggs in there as well.
Well,
So
yeah, when you see her holding, most likely you're gonna get eggs.
yeah,
'Cause you'll catch her holding, and she'll have eggs way before fry. I'm glad, man. I'm glad that you're going down that road and you get to see that and you're doing that. That's going to be really neat.
yeah, man, I'm super excited for it. I, I mean, I'm excited to see the fish grow. Like I said, and I'm enjoying the tank a lot. I think this is probably my favorite tank right now.
How many tanks do you have?
I have 6 at the moment.
Yeah, that's cool, man. All different.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I got when we come over here, I've got my 29-gallon Planet, basically community tank. We've got German
Wait,
blue
is that
rams.
wait?
That's a,
I was
that's
looking to see
a
what the striped one was.
oh, which one? The Siamese algae eater?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Got 2 of those guys in there. I got auto cats in here. Rummy nose tetras, which are awesome schooling fish.
Yeah, those are pretty.
And then there's Cory cats in there too. So, and then my other tank that I have in my son's room over here. I'm gonna turn the light on in here. I've got this tank too, which is another planted tank, and I've got peacock dungeons in here with
Somebody's breeding plecos in there too.
neon blue gobies are in here as well, and then I've also got autocats in here too.
Cool.
And then my other two tanks that are set up at the moment are in here. And this is basically just a fry grow out tank for the moment. You have a lot of guppy fry. Ridiculous amount. Like if I lift up this lid, you can see them all come to the top. And these guys have been in here for a few weeks, so I don't even know like what color they're going to be or anything, but hoping they turn out pretty good.
Those are cool looking.
And then I've got this tank over here too, and what's in here now is just some chili rasboras. I did have some fire red shrimp, but the colony kind of crashed on me. I wasn't getting enough calcium in the water and whatnot, so.
So what made you decide on getting some African cichlids?
In all honesty, originally I didn't really care for cichlids at all at first. I thought that, you know, like just their faces were just unattractive to me. And then I actually walked into my local fish store and I started watching a lot of, I got in the mixed African cichlid group, you know, on Google Plus. And I saw all the pictures of the cichlids and whatnot and all the people doing it. And just, there were a few cichlids that really caught my eye that I really liked, you know. And then whenever I walked into my local fish store and I actually saw them in real life, I was like, oh my God, I got to have a cichlid tank. Like,
See, when what's up, Kevin?
What's up, guys?
We thought you were sleeping.
Told you you
Yeah.
were sleeping.
I just woke up.
I was sitting here talking to LS, and he was telling me about how he what got him into cichlids. And you know, LS, when I was getting back into fish keeping, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and then I got some peacocks at PetSmart just to get them.
yeah,
And so I asked the girl, I said, "You know anything else to get any more of these fish?" Because they weren't getting a lot in.
right.
And so she told me, "Hey, there's some guy in Casa Grande." So that's when I got online. And I was like, "Oh, I never even thought about looking online." And then I found out that I had the cichlid shack, and he was like a block or two from me.
Oh, wow.
So that's when I got huge into it. Huge.
Yeah.
I got sick into the peacocks, and then I got attracted to the haps really fast.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm, you know, of all things, I'm so glad that I made the change to the Tanganyikans from those. You know, and Kevin helped me a lot too. I can't thank Kevin enough, man. I really can't, because I mean, I was kind of lost in the beginning. Like, all right, well, I don't know. I'd had no idea, knew nothing about them. You know, I knew a little bit, and dealing with and talking to Largo a lot with the other ones. I got myself and found myself into a predator hat tank. Like, oh my god, you know, these are amazing. They're so cool, but you know, there's nothing I would do second, you know, or change.
Right.
I do miss the peacocks. The peacocks are beautiful though. Watching yours right now, that's awesome.
Yeah, they seem to be doing good. I had one OB casualty. One of the females died, or so I think. I mean, Haley, my girlfriend, she said that the fish died, so I really don't know if it died or not. In all honesty.
She could have just not liked it and kicked it out, right?
Yeah, yeah. Because she has a problem with my MTS at the moment.
Well, all right. So most of them do, man. You're the best thing I can tell you with that is just like keep yourself set a limit into yourself. You know,
Yeah,
don't let
yeah.
yourself get past a certain point if that's what you want to do.
Well, I mean, another thing is too is like I'm in a duplex right now, and I don't really have a house. So
Oh,
once I get a house, I'm going to be setting up like an actual fish room. And the
oh,
next
Ellis,
tank,
I know.
the
Look,
next
I'm in an apartment too.
oh wow,
Yeah.
the next tank that I really really want to do is probably South American cichlids.
There you go, Kevin. Wasn't it you, Kevin, that wanted to do South American?
Yeah, I've done several different South American tanks before, but I want to do another one really bad.
Just some of their colorations, man, are just beautiful.
Yeah, I want to keep all the Africans that I keep all my peacocks and everything that I got, but I want to set up another tank and do a epistogramma tank.
Yeah,
Dang,
I have
Kevin, we're gonna have to have two channels: mixed South American cichlids.
That
That's
that could
funny.
possibly, that could possibly be something for the future.
The LS, like I I don't have like a multi-tank addiction with the fish.
yeah.
I have a multi-tank addiction with the tanks. I absolutely love setting up tanks.
See,
That's my thing.
that was me at first too, because my biggest thing was the aquascaping, and that's what really got me into like fish keeping. Was I was watching Aqua Pros, and just his aquascapes, and like trying to see how creative I could be with the aquascapes. That's what really really got me into fish keeping to start off with.
Yeah, see, like once I started buying the fish and started getting fish, and I started realizing that I had the same dang fish as that that Dion 0026 and that IFG and Paul Inventory King were getting because
Yeah,
I was so close to Cichlid Shack. I was like, man, this is awesome. So then I started getting all the fish, having a blast with it. And then once I got it built up, I'm not going to say that I didn't like it. I loved my fish. But I didn't want to start hauling around a 180-gallon tank.
yeah.
You know, I was like, oh my God, dude, these fish are so huge. And the tank is so big. What am I going to do?
Yeah, I'm definitely not looking forward to moving anytime
Like,
soon.
like my apartment, Kevin. Okay, so that tank went from where that filter is over to about right here and came out to here.
Oh yeah, it's a
So
big tank.
yeah, so it took up like half of my living room. And I was like, this can't be. I said, I love you fish, but that's like walking a dog every day. I was like, I got to make a difference here. And so then I started looking at the Tanganyikans and I realized how beautiful they were. I didn't realize it a whole lot until I started looking because I had heard, that, the colors and all of that. And, oh, they're not as colorful as Malawi. Well, I'm sorry. That one fish right there will tell you that they are.
Oh yeah,
And that one right there will tell you.
yeah.
They've got beautiful colors.
Yeah, it all just depends on the species that you get. Most people, when they think of Tanganyikans, they think of, the dollar color of fish. They don't realize the other ones that are out there that are really colorful.
Oh, absolutely. I wish I could have seen yours, Kevin.
It was sweet, man. It was real sweet. Like I said, it was all different Lamprolongus species.
Right now, I got an addiction with this damn shell dweller tank. I'm
Yeah,
trying to.
I can't wait for your oscillators to get bigger.
Oh wait, just wait, man. It's here in 2 weeks, 2 maybe 3 weeks. There's gonna be a huge change in there. There's gonna be something added in there that's gonna kind of set it off.
Nice.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it too, bro. I'm looking forward to them. I have a line and the fish picked out. I just gotta go and pick them up, and they're gonna be small. They're gonna be small. They're gonna be about as big as those, but as big as those oscillates. But check this out, Kevin. Look, see that female right there?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can scare her. She just disappeared into the rock.
I think I got an idea of probably what you're going to get to put in there. I just can't think of the name of it off the top of my head.
I think you know exactly what I'm gonna put in there too. They're gonna add a touch of red to it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
And so I have to get a hold of the lady, and I'm ditching out all of these shells, and I'm gonna put all of the other snail shells. I'm gonna go all the green shells because I don't want the shells to take away the attention from the fish.
Yeah.
So I assume that if I did all of the green shells, that it'll be cool.
Yeah. When I had my shell dwellers, I took basically one corner of my tank and I stacked up a bunch of different shells really intricately to where all the open faces were facing out or up, and I made like a little apartment complex out of shells that was stacked up, a third of the way of the tank.
That sounds so cool, dude.
It was cool because I had all the rock dwellers and everything in there as well, so I had to have the rocks in there for them. But then that one side of the tank, I had, just I don't know. There's probably 20 or 30 shells that only came out maybe about 5 inches out of the corner, and then was stacked up about 7 inches.
Yeah, see, the only way I could add rock dwellers in here is if I put just threw the rock dwellers in here out of nowhere, But see, I can't add these over here. I already tried that. It didn't work out. It didn't work out at all.
When I did mine, all my fish pretty much they all got added within about probably a 1 year time frame, and then probably the one I waited the longest to get was the Tretocephalus, and he was really small when I got him. I put him in, so everybody, they all grew up together. They didn't mess with each other.
I got a line on a Tret too, but I don't know. I'm trying to do like a certain time frame that I want to add them in. So I moving and all of that. That's why I'm not going to add any fish this week. I was laughing because I was looking at my main tank and I was like, man, my main is low on sand. I got to add some sand. And it's like, why would I do that? That's just dumb. I got to take it all out to move it.
Yeah, just more weight to move.
Yeah. I'm glad that I have these rocks in front of it. I'm seriously glad I bought these. That was one of the best purchases I've bought yet. I'm not even going to joke about it. I was super glad when I bought those.
Those are the universal rocks, aren't they?
Yeah, that's one of the rock kits. I don't know
I didn't
if
go
you were
nowhere.
asleep or what. Oh.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I figured there'd maybe be some more people on here doing it earlier in the day like this.
Well, that's what I was saying, but Biggs was saying that it's the first day. Gotta give it another shot.
Gotta give it another shot. Don't give up. I ain't gonna give up on it. You try, keep trying. I tried a whole month of May before I give up. If it don't
But
work, I
Biggs,
give it 1 month. If it don't work, we just stop it.
you live stream like 20 hours of your day.
We try it for an hour. If it don't work, what's an hour of streaming? We try it for 1 month. If 3 o'clock on Sunday don't work out for 1 hour, it's not a loss.
You know, and I'm grateful that you do it too. Oh, Kevin. Hey, earlier, man, when we first started the stream, you know who was fighting?
Who's that?
They're back at it, Biggs. He's after the female.
Like with fishes here, she's over in
The
in
gold head
Ireland.
and
So that's
the
one
black
person.
calvus were fighting, bro.
Well, that. See, there's definitely 2 males or 2 females.
Oh well, that's the female. The male is back there. Those are the 2 males. They're going at it. Cause he went straight jet black.
Yeah, they should be all right. Because I mean, I had a couple of males in my tank too. I mean, they should be all right once one of them establishes dominance over the other one. They should be fine.
I think I'm gonna throw him for a loop though. There's gonna be a lot of loops here. I'm thinking I'm gonna add a Chautauqua white calvus in there, and I'm also
awesome.
I'm gonna add a red fin. I think a fire fin would look beautiful in there. I need a red one, something red.
Yeah.
So I assume that if I add all the calvuses, that's got to look cool as hell. Excuse my language.
Yeah, that's why I said calvuses are what turned me to Tanganique and cichlids in the first place to do a tank, because I mean I like the ocellated shell dwellers a lot, but I mean calvuses are easily my favorite Tanganique.
Well, I was thinking after I move, I thought about adding a pot in the left-hand corner to see if I can let these. I thought about letting the Brichardi or the Daffodil breed and then selling some of the fry. But I don't want to add any more turmoil in there than what there already is.
Yeah.
You know, that male, the male Daffodil already runs the tank between him and that Lelupi.
Yeah, I'm telling you that once those calvus get bigger, that'll probably change.
Yeah, I think I got like 4 years. Oh my gosh, these calvus take forever. That one right there, he's 6 months old since I got him. He was 1.5 inches when I got him.
What I notice with them is they grow in spurts. They'll seem like they're not growing at all, and then all of a sudden they'll grow really fast for a short period of time, and then they'll stop.
Well,
then they'll grow fast for a short period of time, and then they'll stop.
What's their adult size?
5 to 6 inches.
Yeah, I was gonna say 5 inches, 6 inches. Most of the Tanganikans I have, Ellis, are small.
Oh, okay.
They're not. I will not add any giant fish into this aquarium. I'm not going to add any more without some going. The sips, the goldfin the goldfin and bitmos, these Cyprichromis right here, they're not going anywhere. Those are staying in there for good. Those, my Lelupi isn't going anywhere, but I'm thinking about, that's why, see, Kevin, that's why I was thinking, man, I don't know if I want to keep the female daffodils and Brochardes. But they're so pretty to look at in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish I could put my Calvus in with my peacocks. I've tried multiple times, but it doesn't work out. It's not the peacock.
No, I can imagine.
It's the Calvus that gets rowdy.
I can imagine. That dude's usually pretty mean.
Yeah, he was one of the Tanganyika. Him and my Cylindricus and my Oscillated were the ones that used to bite me repeatedly every time I would have to stick my hand in the tank.
Oh man.
They would still like what the Calvus look like, and the Lelupi is just like the Cylindricus. And when you're Oscillated, you'll see they got like the fangs for teeth.
Yeah.
And they just rip my skin off. They would go for the folds of your skin and then shake your head like a dog and just rip that piece of skin right off.
Well, you remember my Melagris that I had?
Yeah.
They were that way, dude. My Melagris, if I stuck my hand in there, they'd attack my hand too. They'd nip at it, but they were only like an inch and a half. You know, they were close, but they were. Man, I loved those. I miss those oscillates, man.
Yeah, I was having like 4 to 5.5 inch fish grabbing a hold of my hand.
Oh man. That's crazy.
With gnarly teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool, man. Looking at the tanks, they have like those vampire fangs. They're really cool to look at.
Yeah. More than likely, I'll probably always have a Calvus. One, the one that I have now is one that I bred. He's the only one that I have. But, he'll live for a while. He's already 9 years old. So their average lifespan is 20 to 25 years, in optimal conditions. So once he ends up going, I haven't had a white one yet. So that'll be on my list for next one to get the white one.
So,
bro, if I could ship you one, I would.
Did you said that you were looking at doing a Pistos, right? That would be your next tank to set up?
Yeah, one of my South American tanks that I did before, I did a dwarf South American tank, and I just found a Pistogramma species were my favorite.
Oh yeah, they're beautiful. I had some cockatoidy orange flashes that bred for me, and I've actually got some fry in the same tank with the guppies. But
yeah, that's definitely one on the list.
Yeah, I like the cockatoides more than I do the Agassiziis. I haven't really done too much research in any other Pistogramma species, but the cockatoides are definitely my favorite. They seem to have more coloration, in my opinion.
Yeah, there was a bunch of them that I had. I had like 9 different species when I had them. I really liked the T-bars, the double red Agassi.
Yeah. Did you have them? You had them all in the same tank?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
That's interesting. Did you keep the ratio like 1 male, 1 female, or?
To be honest,
yeah,
I didn't really keep a check on males and females. They all got along. Nobody fought in that tank whatsoever.
That's kind of surprising.
I had a lot of hiding spaces for them, and they all got along. Dude, I never once had a problem with the fish.
How big was the tank?
It was 30 gallon, I think it was.
Interesting. I think I might have to give that a shot.
And I think it was a 30 gallon, and the biggest fish that was in there full grown was like 2.5, 3 inches.
Yeah.
I need to call up Universal Rocks and ask them a question. Is you see that right there? That's the rubber. the actual spray on, like the background, is
Oh, yeah.
flaking off of it.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was when I was looking at it. I thought it might have been some kind of like the white foamy slime that kind of gets on stuff every now and then. That's what I thought it was.
No, that's the stuff flaking off. You can see it really good right there on that one. And it's making me mad because I mean they serve a good purpose. I like the rocks a lot. But I mean, come on.
Yeah, you pay enough money for them. That kind of stuff shouldn't be happening.
Yeah.
Well, I assumed that it'd be all right. I didn't think any problems would occur because I've never had a problem with the background. You know, I've never had one problem with the background. I love these thin rocky backgrounds.
It might be
But
just from the fish like kind of chewing on it here and there.
well, it shouldn't. They do the same thing on the background though, Kevin.
Yeah, but the background's kind of more flat to where that rock has more of an edge to it that they can actually get their mouth around.
Yeah. The only one that, well, I don't know, man. The Gelidochromis, they have a problem. Julies have a problem with picking at stuff. They pick at sponge filters. They pick at everything. That's why I dropped the size of my sponge filter.
Yeah, 'cause Julies are, they're rock dwellers, but they're bottom feeder type guys. You know what I mean? Like, you get the haps that sift through the sand and do all that kind of stuff. That's kind of the same thing the Gelidochromis do.
That is my absolute favorite Julie. I don't know if the it's between the Marlari and the Dickfelli. The Dickfelli are beautiful too.
Yes, they are.
See that little bastard right there. Excuse my language. Sorry, big.
$1.
See, I'm sorry.
$1.
I'm sorry.
$1.
You see him? He just picks at that sponge filter. He hasn't messed it up or anything yet. Or that's a female. Sorry, it's a she. She hasn't messed it up.
I feel like it should be double the money because it's your birthday.
Oh, that's messed up.
The main three Julies that I had when I had Julies were the Dickfeldi, the Ornatus, and the Reganis.
Yeah, see, I fell in love with the Dickfeldis. I like the mass Julies, man. Those are beautiful. I like Julies a lot. I do, but it's so tough because one thing I've realized, man, is like when you get one, when you get into like Tanganyikans and you want a species, it's so hard to not get another one because they look so different.
Yeah.
I mean, like the Calvis, and they all look so different. I mean, yeah, they remind me of peacocks because they look the same, but the colors are so different.
Yeah, that was one of the things that drew me to a Callis in the first place was the shape of them and the way that they look.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. It's like you want to get a dirt bike and ride it up their head. I mean, yeah, you can tell, like, if you look at the shape of his. He's the alto, right? Yeah, he's an alto.
Yeah.
How he's got that slant forehead, and then you got the Calvis right there that's actually got the more of a slider incline. That's how I can always tell them apart. You see what I mean? Like he's got that hump.
Yeah.
That's how I think that's how they tell them apart, to be honest.
I do believe a Calvis is an Altolamper longus too. Altolamper longus compressor step and Altolamper longus Calvis.
Yeah.
But you are right. That's how you do tell them apart. Is the compressor steps gets the bigger hump on it towards the top of the head, towards the front of the dorsal.
Yeah, I think that's what I meant was the difference between the compressicep and the calvus. Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah, the callus is just a straight slope all the way back.
I actually personally I like the calvus, but I actually really like the compressiceps, man. They got some cool looking heads. They're like a tiny. What they remind me of is like a tiny. A tiny
Tiny eye bite.
eye biter. There you go. I was sitting there thinking of the name that I gave my fish, my eye biter, but I could not think of it. That's so funny.
I mean, they're both compressiceps, but just one's from Malawi and the other's from Tanganyika.
Yeah.
So there's probably some relation there of why they got the names that they did of the compressicep. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Yeah.
Kevin and Matt.
What's up?
But I gotta cut this short.
What's up,
I'm about to get ready to go out for my birthday dinner.
Well, happy birthday, bro, and thank you for hosting it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So sorry I was late, Big.
You fell asleep. That's understandable. It's the first day for it.
I was tired. And I rolled over and looked at the clock, and I was like, "Oh man, it's 4 o'clock." I was like, "I got to get up." So I got up, lit up a cigarette, turned my phone on, and jumped on here.
No, that's excusable. Next week it's not, though, Kevin. Next week it's unacceptable. No, I'm just kidding.
We have 5 people on here from overseas, so we have some other people over here from overseas. It's pretty good to me. The first meeting, the first Sunday, Sunday, I mean.
Yeah. Hopefully next Sunday will be a little bit better. But maybe next Sunday we can try maybe a little bit earlier.
Yeah,
I'm always available on Sundays after 1 o'clock, usually. So that's a good time for me.
Well, you guys might be without me next weekend if I'm moving.
That's completely understandable.
I don't know. I mean, I might even be moving these tanks Sunday morning to be 100% honest. I gotta. Yeah, that's gonna suck.
Yeah, you've been waiting. you've been waiting a while to move, so that's excusable.
I'm excited, dude. I am so excited. I can't tell you how excited I am to get out of this apartment. I want a kitchen table again. Oh wait. Oh wait. Hang on. I have one. You ready? Biggs laughed when I showed him where it is, though. Ready?
It's a kid table. I know what
I got one. It's in the bathroom.
Nice.
Kid table.
Hey, we got a table, but we had nowhere to put it. I mean, it was all. I mean, look.
I've seen it already.
Yeah, I don't have any room.
Matt likes to eat at the table while he's dropping the deuce.
Hey, you know what? That thing is really good at holding my phone and so I can watch TV.
Yeah. TV saying that you all good.
That thing's great, man. You can YouTube and I go to the
You
bathroom
don't
like
gotta go nowhere. You eat the food.
YouTube like a pro.
Well, yeah, I'm sitting at the table.
Well, you guys have a good day.
Yeah,
All
take
right,
it easy.
Biggs, happy birthday, man.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yep. Happy birthday, Big.
All right. Peace
Later,
out,
Matt.
guys.
All right, then, y'all. Y'all have a nice day.
All right, you
I'll
too.
probably come back on later on, maybe.
All right, I'll keep
Oh,
my
yeah.
eyes open for it.
If you can get back on here later on today, Big, just drop me a link on Hangouts.
All right,
Yeah,
then.
I'll come on.
All right,
Too.
man. Take it easy.
All right, then. Bye, y'all.
Later.
Later.
Peace.
Later.